Topics with Cecil and Sureg'ay. Wine boy.
Oh my gosh, what an adventure.
Oh my stars! You have no idea. I'm so sorry we're late, everyone.
Okay.
Well,
Ugh.
I was at the Trump rally, and they were like, masks, no masks, mask. You're a mask. You're not masked. I don't know. I'm so confused anymore.
It is confusing.
Oh,
Oh
you know
my
what?
gosh.
It's been a long week since we all last got together, and that's why I'm going to need to quickly pour a glass of wine. I'm not even waiting for Wine Breeder or whatever his name is. Let's cheers, everyone, to this week. And
You just clanked the hell out of that bottle onto your glass. I'm worried you're going to get glass shards in your face.
I am pissy-pazzy tonight.
Clearly.
I don't even want to talk to you until I've had this glass of wine in my mouth.
Don't worry, Zanny the nanny is standing by, according to Chris Congdon.
That's what I was going to say. Look, we don't judge. Just like
Sonny, we've missed you too, darling.
we don't judge, just like John Roberts. So you guys can take whatever you need to take tonight, just as long as you're joining us. We're so happy. I'm having technical difficulties here in the fabulous state of New Jersey.
I'll say.
I apologize to the viewers. I am the reason we were late. I'll take one for the team and admit it when I'm wrong. Unlike the presidential executive order, whatever he's doing these days. I'm going to try one more time.
Can I just say that I was prepared to take one for the team because I really thought that I was going to be the reason we were going to be late. And
well, you usually are.
Here I am. Here I am, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, right on time.
And I was going to take it for the team because I set up the stream a little late and we couldn't go at 10:30. But then luckily, you guys both screwed it up. So I felt better about myself.
Wine boy, I would pay money to watch you take one for the team.
Which team?
Oof. I think
Both.
we all know the answer to that.
Well, obviously not for baseball because that's not happening this year. So you pick a team
I
and
thought I
we'll...
saw
They're trying to do baseball, yeah.
I was going to say, didn't I not see a baseball game on broadcast?
No, it has not started yet.
Maybe it was a rerun. Do they do reruns for baseball? I don't know.
The only rerun you've seen is on Good Times or What's Happening.
Maybe it's What's Happening was the show.
Thank you. Well, you didn't know. I don't like this new setup. I feel like I have Q-tips in my ears and I can't hear you.
Can I
Those
just
don't
say
look like Q-tips.
we can see the ring lights in your eyes, Sergey.
I tried so hard to be on time, professional. A friend of mine had to drive from upstate New York and get down here just to be with all of you tonight. It's just been a task, a tasket, and Mike Pence's basket.
Mm-hmm.
Same page, different states. All right.
Yes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'm going to need you all to call out who's watching tonight because I am on a different video camera. This is normally the one I use for Pornhub. I mean, for Anonymous.
Huh?
But I'm having technical difficulties. I don't know why. I think Donna Drake came and threw water on my computer while I was gone.
Donna Drake.
She's a sweetheart. She's a sweetheart. And I love her, and I can't wait for her to be on our show and us on hers. See, I can't hear. I say hers, hers.
Oh my goodness.
Well, it's going to be a fabulous evening tonight, ladies and gentlemen, because
What a week.
I'm frazzled, sazzled, and sissy sazzled, and I'm ready to drink wine and tell people like it is. So, cheers. Raise your glass, Cecil.
Okay.
And for those of you at home, raise your glass or your
Raise
Xanax.
your glass, viewers.
Raise your Xanax. And Gail Blackmore, I know you're probably there somewhere, probably with your 6 ounces that you measure out for the week. So, cheers.
She's pacing herself.
Well, so is Bruce Jenner, but that's back in the 80s. All right, so let's get right to the hot topics because there's
so many hot topics this week.
There's nothing to talk about at all. I'm going to throw this computer in the river when I'm done with it. I swear to God on Pence's grave. Relaunch. Sacagawea. Sorry, I'm just trying because I just feel like I'm disconnected. I can't chit chat with the audience tonight, so I need you to do it for me. All right, I'm on my phone.
I want to know what
like a
chit-chat
teenager. This is. I'm gonna have a rash tonight. All right, so let's talk about the first hot topic today. There's lots of monuments being pulled down, and then Trumpy Pumpy pulled an executive order.
An executive order.
Right. He signed an executive order to protect the monuments. So, Cecil, I know you have the youth perspective and you march and protest a lot. So why don't you tell us all about that?
Mm-hmm. Well, I did a little bit of research on this thing. And yes, Trump has signed this executive order to protect all of the monuments that are on federal property. And you know that all he's looking to protect is his Confederate monuments from his very fine people on both sides. So, you know, I took a look at it and I'm like, okay, 10 years of prison for defacing some sort of monument, which I thought was a bit extreme for that, compared to some of the sentences that one could get for other crimes, such as rape, for example. Did you know, Sergey, that the average sentence for rape is like 9.5 years? And then the average time served for rape is like 5 years. So I'm just like,
I'm not good at math.
Well, let me tell you, I'm looking
Which is
at that
why I'm a Trump
executive
supporter.
order. Exactly. And I'm thinking, you know, a woman has a better chance of getting justice for being violated if she was a Confederate statue.
Look, it's those people that are protecting those statues. It's the first hard thing they've experienced in years.
I'll say.
So, look, I know everyone's upset. They're like, this is history and blah, blah, blah. And let me post a meme and post this quote by Abraham Lincoln, like, don't believe everything you hear on the internet. Love Abraham Lincoln. But I think people just need to remember common sense. And it's really starting to get on my scarf nerves. People just want to be upset at the wrong reasons. They want to blame. It's time for leadership to just step up and be like, this is what we need to do. We're in a pandemic. Let's not worry about statues right now, or who's up, who's down. Let's worry about who's alive and who's not alive.
Can I just say, hey, Scott Mills, yeah, don't know why he's complaining. He's been tearing down the White House for 3.5 years. Damn right, Scott Mills.
Scott Mills, cheers.
Nitra agrees.
Cheers we are very bipartisan, if you will. So we welcome all comments. We don't want to scare anyone off like a Twitter feed.
I was only bipartisan in college, and then I really made a decision.
And what is that?
I think we all know.
You paused. We all know. So speaking of
and thank you, Haley Schneider, all the way from, I'm sorry to interrupt you, Sergey, but I'm just noticing Haley Schneider is chiming in from all the way from Wisconsin, I might say.
Bring us some cheese. I would love some cheese from Wisconsin.
I would love a nice curd.
Yeah, I bet you'd like a curd from Brett Favre. Or wait, what's the new one? Wine Boy, what's the new quarterback?
Aaron
Rodgers?
How could I ever forget? It shows your age when you say Brett Favre, not Aaron Rodgers.
I do like the comment from Anitra saying that we need to talk about Hot Topic, the store, because apparently that's on its way back, right? Is that what's happening?
I frequent there all the time as being, one of the youth perspective.
What a great idea. I mean, a store that you can go and be required to wear a mask. And if you don't have one, you can go in and buy one with a crazy little graphic on it.
I remember when Hot Topic was the goth store that people went to. Right. Now it's turning into like the geeky store, like a watered down Spencer's Gifts or something like that.
Sure, absolutely. Dr. Denise Mose is in the house as well. Hello.
All right.
Hello.
So speaking of hot topics, we'd like to say hello to Denise, Anitra, Chris Congdon,
And
DBH.
Dick, I'd love to say hello to Dick.
Hi, Dick. How big are what? Dick? Who? Dick? Who?
You got to read it out to Sureg'ay. He's not seeing them there, Cecil.
If you saw my technical problems.
Wow. Now I realize what
Oh
your
wait.
technical
I
problem
see.
is.
Okay, I see it.
Do you?
Sorry. Well, I have to get my.
Did you have to put your whole hand over the
Farmer,
camera?
Farmer is here,
Oh
aka
my
your
gosh.
favorite porn star named Dick Farms Sureg'ay. Oh, hi, Dick Farms. Hi, how are you? Sorry.
I wonder
You
what
were-
they grow there.
Oh my God. I wonder how often you have to water those.
Yeah. When's harvest season?
I don't know, but usually every 6
A
to 8.
root veg?
Yeah. Is this a vegetable or a meat garden? Wait.
First of all, I'd like to
Anyway.
jump to Anitra
All right.
Pritchard's comment that says, "I have to say, you both never looked better." You know what, Anitra?
Thank
You
you,
have never
Anitra.
been smarter and more correct. So cheers to you from the
Cheers
Democratic.
to Anitra.
Sorry, I'm switching. You know I'm a conservative Republican, but I am flipping, flopping like Lindsey Graham in an escort's bed. So
Oh my word.
I'm just confused on. I just can't stand how this pandemic's being handled. I mean, it's like Trump's wee-wee in Melania's hand. It's just like, it's just all
Just
over the
flopping.
place.
Just flopping around.
Speaking of the pandemic, our executive, whatever he is, I don't even know what to call him because even other countries are just like, whatever. He's finally going to wear a mask. According to Fox Business News, he did an interview, which is where he only does interviews now, that he doesn't bitch about unless Roger Ailes comes back from the dead. He said, I would wear a mask. In fact, I look pretty good in one. In fact, you know what? I wore one. It was black. I look like the Lone Ranger. First of all, can we
Sid,
all...
are you okay? Did your
I-
equilibrium fall out?
Well, no,
Did your butt plug fall out?
I can't lie. Yes. Sorry. If I shift a little bit, I'm just trying to preparation H.
Just
my
kind of get it back up in there.
camera angle.
Anyway.
So yes, you get me sidetracked. Gosh, like a penny on an Amtrak. So Mr. President said that he looked like the Lone Ranger. Might we
Like
just...
the Lone Ranger?
The Lone Ranger wears this mask over his eyes. Mic drop. Well, do I have to
I just
explain that to
realized
you?
that. I'm
This is why people don't hit like on my friend Tim's posts. They're like, oh, he's posting news again. He's consumed. It's like, all right, just pay attention to the headlines. You may not get it till tomorrow, like a FedEx package, but I promise you, you'll laugh when you finally pay attention to what's really happening.
I wish that we had a picture of the Lone Ranger to post for
That's
that
not
example.
my job. That's below my pay grade.
Oh my gosh.
I can't
Claire
remember
Gezzi
my
is in the
password.
house.
Hi, Claire Gezzi. So anyways, dear
And
Mr.
Kelly
President,
Jenner.
I'll let you
Kelly
pronounce her
Jenner's
name.
back.
No. By the
Oh my
way,
gosh.
it's GIF. I just want to, on the same subject. It's GIF. GIF. It's GIF.
Jiff.
Chime in, people. Tell me, let's do a little vote. Is it
Oh my
GIF
God.
or GIF when you
It's-
pronounce it? And I'll tell you why it's GIF.
Please.
I learned this from a technical person from India this week.
I agree with Kelly. I love when he said Kelly Jenner's here, and you just went like,
I was super excited.
no, you were excited. The other one was
The other
seriously.
one. This is what
Thing.
I'm telling you. I feel like I'm sitting on firecrackers tonight. I'm going to explode at anyone that comes at me tonight.
what? Now I don't even know what it is. Is it GIF or GIF? Now I'm confused. Oh,
It's a graphic. But
interface.
Why isn't it called a griff then?
Yeah, it should be GRIF. GIF. No, that's an R.
But
Did
it's
you
not
add an
a-
R to it?
Okay.
GRIF. GRIF.
You're both being trunts tonight.
The person, listen, the person who invented it calls it a GIF.
Correct. No.
And I think that the person who invented it probably is the one that we should.
I'm not wearing pants.
Are you? Sergey, you're like a Sasquatch down there.
Well, thank you for acknowledging that we've never slept together.
I just like that you're wearing shorts with it, with the sweater. Scott Mills says it's
July.
GIF with a hard G.
Oh, you know what? I'm glad something's hard on this show. Well, anyways, we get so sidetracked. Jenner, we're glad you're here, and trust me, I'm thrilled you're here. I'm sorry if my facial expression said otherwise, but I just knew that I was going to get down a sideways street and be bashed for pronouncing your name. I just tighten up when you come up because I'm like, oh my God, oh Lord, is it GIF or GIF?
Well, we have the answer.
Or is it Jenner? It's Jenner. Dick Bruce, my gosh.
But Dick Bruce, I think, nailed it on the head.
I'll say.
Cecil, you would like to read it?
Okay, according to your friend Dick Bruce, it's a hard G because Jif is a peanut butter that a lonely teenager puts his genitals in for the dog.
Asking for a friend.
To which I have to say,
I'm from Polk County, and believe me, there are people in Polk County that have put peanut butter on their genitals for their pit bulls. But we're going to leave names out tonight because they're probably not watching this anyways.
Certainly not Dick Bruce's name.
Let's talk about more hot topics because I don't want to be here until July 4th because Cecil always he's always late.
What?
So
it was your fault tonight.
Oh, God, it's always my fault. You're right. It's my fault.
Anyways.
Because G and J. All right. Let's talk about a major hot topic, 2 hot topics this week, and let's stick to them, all right? Justice John Roberts sided with the Supreme Court on the liberal side, which is really good.
No.
He is like a sandspur in the conservatives' crotch this week. He is just pricking them, and they are just upset over his new abortion ruling. And Cecil, since you are, mine dried up a long time ago. So since you're still the youth perspective, could you give us the insight on abortion?
How many of these have you had, Sergey?
I warned you all before.
You sure did. Look, John Roberts, I'm going to just give a cheers to John Roberts because he has been the swinging vote. His vote is just like, swinging like a giant pendulum.
Kavanaugh dick at a frat party.
Wow. Yes, but he's swinging the court in a liberal direction, which much to the chagrin of the conservatives. But so he helped out with the gay one, and I cannot even remember what it is at this point.
Ricky Martin.
Oh my gosh. And the DACA one. And then
how many of you had
dreamers?
And I mean drinks, not frat boys.
I was hard at work. Anywho, no, but what he did was he made a ruling for the state of Louisiana because they were basically trying to only have like one abortion clinic in the entire state of Louisiana. One. And anyway, it went all the way up to the Supreme Court and he ruled against it. So
now
thankfully that's not going to be the case.
Might I chime in? I think that people keep saying, oh, Roberts is going liberal and everything else. No, I mean, the point of the Supreme Court is not to be one side or the other. And so the other ones that just got appointed know they will be thrown under the garbage truck bus in a heartbeat for another 7 months if they did rule again. I mean, why would John Roberts suddenly just be like, oh, let me side with them? I mean,
Denise Mose makes a great point right here.
Yeah, let's hear it, Jimmy.
Chris Spade is also making a great point. But Denise is saying he wants to be on the right side of history, and that's for damn sure.
Cheers. I'm going to be on the right side of this wine glass.
Yeah, and he gets the cheers for that.
Let's hear Chris Spade's part.
Chris says that she thought that Roberts was going to be more legal than political, which, yeah.
Cork drop.
He's deciding on the side of precedent, which is what his
is the
point
reason
was.
It went all the way to the Supreme Court, which
Earlier.
is a lot of things go there and whatnot. All right, so Justice John Roberts, welcome to our side. Well, Cecil's side, but I'm still swinging like Lindsey Graham. Major, Wine Boy, I'm going to need like a breaking news ticker.
Can we get a banner? Can we get like a ticker?
I need something fabulous.
Of some sort?
We're gonna need Cash App donations soon so that we can get better, like faster for you people. You guys can donate to Wine Boy. What's your Cash App? Apparently, we lost him as well.
We'll need to start.
Okay, so it's now Cecil and
it's just Cash App. It's just Cash App.
Doesn't matter.
Breaking news!
We got the breaking news banner. We got the banner.
This is CNN.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's
I
not.
happen to know James Earl Jones.
Did you? Because that was not him. Anyway, okay.
That was your James Earl Jones.
Have you seen my equipment here? I'm working with YouTube money.
Only at the gym. That
I haven't seen it in a long time.
We're gonna need some cash. We're gonna need some Cash App.
Help me! I'm poor.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Breaking news.
Don't
all right.
do that. I hate it. I hate everything about it.
Oh, well, it's my warm mouth on you, so good. Let's keep it that way. This just in. Jeffrey Epstein's madam, Ghislaine, I mean, we can't make this up. Her name is Ghislaine Maxwell, was arrested today by the FBI. Now, I would like to say that she is now going to be...
her name was Ghislaine.
It's Ghislaine.
I know, but it's just like... I mean,
anyway, it's kind of like your name is Cecil and mine is Sureg'ay. It's like tuna, seared on both sides, but fresh in the middle. She was arrested today by the FBI, which was a long time coming, unlike you-know-who. Anyways, Jeffrey Epstein...
You have got to use your other hand when you do that because you're covering your whole face.
Thank you. I wouldn't want to deprive the audience of my face. This computer is going to be thrown in the garbage can tomorrow. The one right there. Sorry, it's just, I went away for 3 days. A friend of mine went away for 3 days.
Before.
Yes, but then I felt like I was cheating on myself. So Ghislaine Maxwell, I can't say that one enough. Let's have t-shirts made. I'm Ghislaine Maxwell. Was arrested by the FBI, and she was Jeffrey Epstein's right hand or left hand. And there's going to be a lot of... There's some people sweating big time, I will say. In fact, the Clintons have canceled their 4th of July plans to help her hang new artwork in her apartment for the weekend. Terrible. So, well, it is terrible, but it's true. Because the Clintons seem to always be around when people no longer are with us.
Oh, really? The Clintons are behind all of this? Please, Sergey. If anyone is behind it, it is the royal family and Prince Albert or Philip or whatever his name is.
Don't you have a Prince Albert?
No, I would never be able to look at it.
For those of you that don't want to know what a Prince Albert is, Wine Boy will tell you later.
We're not going to even discuss.
He has one.
It is a piercing.
Wine Boy. I can't. I will not.
Well, but you'll let the royal family get behind you, but you won't let Wine Boy tell you what a Prince Albert is?
Well, Chris Congdon is admitting that he has one.
All right. We don't need to know that. Moving on. He makes scrambled eggs by himself every morning. All right. So Ghislaine Smith. You know what? Wine Boy, it's time to move on.
Dr. Denise makes a good point. Will 45 Stop using that hand. Seriously, you're driving me insane.
Really scratchy?
Yes. Are you kidding? No, I'm not doing that.
Oh, you've been scratching like a kitty cat with your microphone on your beard.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's where it's coming from.
Is that me?
Oh, but judge me first. Blame China. Blame the Bidens. It's not me. I mean, it's not me. Sorry, I got all Butch.
Oh my gosh. Doug Bowser chiming in. If you have
you know we're going.
I guess
late
you
if
must
he's chiming in.
be able. You must have to sit down to pee. Otherwise, you're going to be peeing all over the place. If you have a Prince Albert up in there, it would be like shooting out in every direction.
Oh, I think we're going to have to have our viewers explain that to us because I don't know what that means. So let's talk about sports. There's no sports.
You need to give me like a little bit of like I have banners ready to roll. Like, look, I got this one. It says sports coming up next.
Oh,
a little thing.
Is there any sports news to even talk about?
Let's rewind. It's not like we're live. Just rewind. We'll sit here.
Okay, we are live, Sergey. Oh my
what?
gosh.
With what?
Oh, hey, sports is coming up next, guys.
We've been live for half an hour.
Yeah, with our 19 strong followers.
Yes, thank you.
Welcome.
I'm
gosh.
still waiting on the banner.
Doug Bowser letting us know that Doug Bowser letting us know that a Prince Albert creates a whole sprinkler situation in the restroom.
Well, there's a drought up here in New Jersey, so bring it up. I'm still waiting on that banner. I tried everything, like try to be funny, try to be more funny, try to be funny at all, and I'm still waiting on the banner.
What banner?
We've had a banner. We've had like 3 banners up.
You're on your coming up.
What is going on, Sergey?
I'm done with this computer.
We've had.
I swear to God.
We've had the.
I think someone sabotaged it while I was.
We've had the sports banner.
There it is.
Do you see? Do you not see the banner?
Fake glasses.
Stop using that hand.
Well, you told me.
You completely crossed your whole face. Use the other hand.
Okay, all right. Honestly, never use your phone for this, ladies and gentlemen. I think I'm showing like things I don't even know what I'm showing.
Just don't turn the phone.
Well, it's easy.
Oh my God! Now I can see your whole desktop.
Well,
I can see all the unanswered mail.
It's the fan mail.
Jeez.
Yes, it says to Cecil. I threw it in the garbage. Now I can see read the comments.
How dare they?
I have to get closer. You made me want.
Look at Michelle Claremont's here.
Oh my God! Hi, Michelle Claremont. We love you. We love you. TRA.
That's Anitra.
I think it's TM.
That's Tra.
Oh, Tra. Yes.
Anitra.
Okay, so let's move on.
People are literally talking to each other.
They're literally talking to each other and ignoring us.
That's fine. The ratings are up more this week. They're talking to each other.
I feel like I'm.
No. Okay, so sports. Let's just skip right through it. So,
what is there to talk about?
Well, there's just one little thing, and it could have been hot topics, but you just got rambling. There's no baseball.
Oh,
Check.
I remember. Yes.
Baseball's coming up. They're working on the deal.
Mike Fulp at the 311 Speedway thought it would be a great idea to post a Bubba rope for sale.
Listen.
I mean, look, I know you're selling popcorn and Diet Czech Coke for a living, but let's be honest here. Who at least talk to your wife or someone else outside of the trailer on, do you think this would be a good idea? What if I post a Bubba rope after it was the biggest hot topic about racial tension in the United States and of the world? And that it blew up on him. He lost all sponsors except two. People quit on him and everything else. And now he's whining. All right, you know what?
Exactly.
You can just, you know what whining is? Complaining. Because you have no solutions. So we don't have time for you. So sizzle, sazzle, out of here. We're done with you and your racetrack. And we hope that people turn it into a
I hope it turns into a water park. A big,
It was actually
Good.
like a
a
racetrack, right?
big
Like
gay water park.
Moving on. Done with
Okay.
sports.
Dr.
not
There's
like
no
Seuss-
other
it
sport.
wasn't a
And
gas
it's not
station,
my
right?
fault. It's because people are
No,
greedy.
it wasn't the gas station. It was a literal race
It was a
track,
little racetrack. Yeah.
blind boy.
Yes. Well, Cecil was like, "You mean the gas station?" Like, no.
I had to look things up.
It's
Dr.
funny
D-
that
Dr.
you
Denise
assume
is
that he
correct,
has a.
though.
It's funny that you assume that he has a wife.
I know, right?
Yeah.
He actually did say that his wife was he's like getting death threats and he's like getting all of this hate mail and stuff. And he's like, and I'm just like, what the fuck did you think was going to happen?
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
posting-
saying. Like,
So he's saying,
People-
"Oh, poor me."
Let's just
I'm
be
sorry
honest.
for making a shitty
Let's-
joke. Poor
Exactly,
me for the fucking country.
well, that's what he was even saying was like, it was a joke. I feel,
Mhm.
now my whole life is ruined because of a joke. And it's
I
like,
promise you, when he wakes up tomorrow and the natty light wears off, he'll be like, "Ooh, I have more friends than I used to have. I just don't think they're very friendly." Moving on.
I don't know.
I'm going to give a restaurant shout out. And I will say this because I know that everyone thinks we're very one sided here. And I will say Governor Murphy made a poor decision this week when he decided that he had announced that restaurants could open and go inside in the state of New Jersey. And then 2 days before they were allowed to open, he said, no, it's not a good idea. Now, granted, I understand that he's coming from a thought of all of these states are rising with coronavirus and everything else. And he did that. But as my mother would say, Pinky, my friend's mother would say, Pinky, she said, you always have to remember to put yourself in other people's shoes. Therefore, I say the people in the restaurant business, their shoes is this. They had to hire new people, they had to order food, and they had to go through all of this to get ready to open for inside business coming in 2 days. And then 2 days before, the governor of New Jersey, a Democrat, let's be honest and fair, Governor Murphy said, nope, put the halts on it. That puts a lot of mom and pops businesses in peril, and they took out loans, everything else. So my heart goes out to them. I'm bringing it to attention. I don't know what the solution is, but I will say this. That's one thing I did not think about is that, yes, I understand COVID, but on the other hand, the restaurants are ordering and getting prepared, and now they're at another huge loss. So whatever you can do to help your mom and pop restaurants in your area, I say, let's all do it and help them out and go forward.
Well, it's like order some takeout or order and eat outside, out in the outdoors with, wide open spaces.
Correct. Well, they've been doing that, but to prepare to double your business, you have to order new food, hire more staff, things like that. Things I didn't think of. And so it's a good point that was brought up. And I don't know if there is a plan that people will, or that the governor will have granted, he already had one date set and then said no. But we're not privy to the information of the science facts that are happening. So there's so many things out there, and it's just it's very hard to keep up with.
Well, it's very disheartening. We have, like, as Anitra is pointing out, over 10,000 cases in
That's Florida. Let's just call
in
it
the
like
state of Florida
Yeah.
alone.
Well, God bless you all. Thoughts and prayers and all of that stuff down there. But
Marion
I don't mean that.
Librarian makes a good point.
Let's hear Marion Librarian's point because I need a sip of wine.
She says, you could buy gift certificates to use for later on, so that they're getting the money now, and then you can stay home until they're ready to open up.
All right,
not gonna lie,
gonna
we
throw this
used
out.
our Chili's one, and we got some margaritas to go the other day, and they put a little thing on your little margarita, so you can't open it. I mean, you could, but you wait till you get home, you put a little lime in the coconut, drink that shit all up.
Drink that shit all up.
Who has a coconut in their margarita?
Well, that was the song. First of all, Janitra brought up before we leave sports, because that's why I was here, and then we got caught doing something else. Anitra said Mike said Tom Brady's still basically throwing a snide comment towards Bill Belichick as a new rearing buck.
Well, you're going to have to help
Saying
us
that
out
he's
on that situation.
finally happy as a quarterback. What the fuck? That's or WTF is what
We're going to need you to watch your mouth here.
Sorry.
This is the kids' show.
It's definitely a kid family friendly
That's
show.
why we start at
apologize.
10:30
We
p.m.
have so
Eastern
many young
Standard
viewers
Time.
out
We
there.
didn't start that time today.
Well, Kelly Jenner, I mean, what is she?
Jenner.
Jenner.
I tried so hard.
for
I think I have
God's
Tourette's. Okay, you know what? It's I'm getting
Oh,
t-shirts.
I
made.
get it. I get it. Now I'm sorry. I'm a little slow on the uptake as far as the Tom Brady situation goes.
Mhm.
So he's trying to imply that he's happy now as a Buccaneer, and he wasn't previously as a
no one
a,
high-fived
I think
him.
so.
as a
Yeah.
multiple
Go
Super
to
Bowl
the
winning
GIF.
Patriot.
No one
Yeah, you
high-fived
know.
him.
He only lost twice when he went fucking how many times?
Mm.
Too
Hold
many
up.
times.
Wait a minute. Let us put some boom in it. I want to go back real fast. I would like
Okay,
to-
I'm leaving.
What?
He has to go jerk
Go
off.
ahead, Sergey.
I would like to ask all of our viewers, do us a favor. This is our segment called Pay It Forward to the Mom and Pops. We were talking about mom and pop restaurants and trying to help local businesses. Post your favorite restaurant on our site now. And
yeah.
who you want us to visit and who you want to give a shout out to. And we will check them out, and we should all check the restaurant out and order from them this week. And we're going to check it next week and see who had what, because I love food and I love wine and I love margaritas without a coconut.
Well, Sergey, are you going to start this little shout out with a restaurant of your choice?
I will start this. Thank you so much. So my first would like to go out to Proving Ground Waterfront.
Mm.
And
Was I supposed to like do a title card for this? Because I definitely don't have one prepared.
Thank you. But
He did
thank you
not
for
get
at least paying attention and watching our show, Wine Boy. I know
He
it's
did not
difficult.
get the memo.
No, it's
Yeah.
okay. It was a new thing. It was improv. I'd also like to give a shout out to Killarney's Public House. As you know, I'm sure that's probably you figure that one out. And they have been very supportive. They're very mom and pop, and they love all. And so, Proving Ground Waterfront and Killarney's Public House in Hamilton, New Jersey.
Dr.
Boom.
Denise asks a great question. She's not in Florida. Can she still post her favorite restaurant? Absolutely. Sergey,
That's what we're asking. We're asking you to post your favorite one in your area so that if people are watching, they will say, you know what? Let me order a hoo-ha from there.
Absolutely. And if you share our show on your page, then your friends will see that you gave a shout out to a restaurant in your area.
And then the restaurant will be more than happy to deliver food to Hamilton, New Jersey
Exactly.
with a margarita.
Or down in Florida.
No, in
Cecil.
all seriousness, it's something we're going to start doing. We're going to shout out. We're going to every week
Cecil.
shout out. So, boom.
Yes.
Search. I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna put these comments on our thing, and since we don't want Sureg'ay's face to be interrupted by his hand, just shout him out right now.
Oh, I see. All right. I'm seeing Zampanos. That's in Wisconsin. Anatello's and Tonello's on Fairbanks and Winter Park. Can I Cornerstone Pizza as well. 3 Scoops. It's an ice cream shop. Denise, I don't even know where. Tell our viewers where you are. Ming's Dragon Express here
Sounds like
in
a track
Orlando,
show.
Florida. Cornerstone Pizza in Orlando, Florida.
They got hit by a recent tornado and need some love. Oh man.
Oh no.
Yeah, definitely hit them up.
Huntsville, Alabama, Denise says. So 3 scoops of ice cream in Huntsville, Alabama. Perfect.
What is Maxine's? What do they serve?
Oh, Maxine's on Shine. Oh, great brunch. Great brunch. Great Bloody Marys. Oh my gosh. Can I just say?
Well, Chris Spate, we understand you just moved here, but where was your favorite restaurant from where you were from?
She was living in Chicago for a while.
Oh, for God's sake.
Something
Mexican
everywhere.
pizza.
And then we got Marion Librarian boasting Ypsilanti, Michigan with the Maze Mexican Cantina.
I'm so glad you pronounced that city.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was better for you.
Ypsilanti, yes.
I got to get closer.
I would like to put a shout out to Badass Sandwiches, which is AS'. also on Fairbanks in Winter Park, Florida, because that shit is the bomb.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The new segment from Sizzle Sazzle, Cecil and Sureg'ay, Hot Topics, is shout out to mom and pop's restaurants. So,
yeah, and we're not even getting paid for this, so that means that it's actually like good stuff. For the record,
in Andersonville.
Truly from the heart.
Where's Andersonville?
So
there's a chicken spot that I went to just recently called like Hughes Chicken or something like that. I'll find it out and for next week's show.
Please do.
There's a sexual innuendo there somewhere.
Really?
Anyways, thank you guys so much. That means a lot, and I know it means a lot to the restaurants because my heart goes out. They're all struggling, and yet there's so much great food out there that isn't chain restaurants owned by these big corporations. So let's do that more. I like that a lot. It means a lot.
Right. Those big corporate restaurants that send money to anti-gay marriage groups.
Wine Boy, what's our time frame here? Where are we?
We're past our 15 minutes.
Oh, that's fine. All right. Well,
viewers, can I just say, viewers?
Sonny is probably
first of all
at this point.
I know. I want to say thank you to our viewers who've been sticking with us for a whole 40 minutes because every single night we're like, we're going to do 15. People only pay attention for 15 minutes.
We literally say the same thing about the treadmill and only go 5. So be honored of what the time we give to you.
Beefy King also in Orlando, Florida. Great spot, Claire Gessie.
All right. Apparently Claire Gessie. Oh, Sonny. Oh, she's there. She's there. 15 more minutes. Actually, we do have only 15 more minutes. We're going to wrap this up.
Sonny's just like, you guys got to stop.
I think so. A shout out to her and her animals, by the way, and her kids, Matthew. They've been going through some tough times, and I know that she's an animal lover just like all of we are, and so my heart goes out to you, and I'm happy for you. She knows what I mean. Anyways, so let's get to
look at Maryland Librarian. We need at least an hour each week.
We're not vibrators. All right, so I just want to ask.
Okay.
Well, pay attention to what I'm saying. You guys did so amazing on the restaurant shout out. We want you to get ready and be prepared with your little fingertips for the scarf slaps of the week.
Yes.
So we're coming to that soon. We're not doing that right now, so you can get ready. We're going to give you a little preparation. And I know that Cecil hates when my finger's up here, so I'm going to do this anyways.
Oh my gosh, it's driving me insane.
Good. I hope you go nutsy cuckoo.
Stop it. Ew, I hate it.
What if I do 2 fingers? You usually like 3 fingers.
Would you like me to put my 3 fingers up there?
I will. I don't live in Florida, but I live in a.
He can't even get it out.
I'm going to stand my ground, and I will shoot you.
Stop it.
Well, anyways, let's talk about this.
Yes, right away.
Dr. Fauci. Can we all shut everything out? Sorry, I'm using 2 hands. You've never had that happen before.
Oh, wow.
Well, you've only had 1 finger. But Dr. Fauci had to testify before the Senate tonight or today, this week, whatever. I've been traveling. I don't know. I can't keep up with anything except Facebook anymore. And whatever that guy John Connon posts, I'm like, oh, that must be happening.
Who's that guy?
I don't know. He's annoying. He puts his finger in a lens.
You're the worst, Sergey. I'm just saying.
I know that's why you love me. So we should not break up.
I don't know, Michelle Claremont. I don't know what is happening.
It's been a long week.
Oh my gosh.
It's been a long year. But this week I was like, I'm letting loose. I need more wine. I don't have a wine boy. We're in quarantine. I need more wine. I'm going to have to drink the bottle.
I send you a package.
Well,
why not? Why not any
wine? Wine.
Oh,
well, apparently I didn't. All right.
Let's get back to the topic, please.
Dr. Fauci was testifying this week, and people, lieutenant governors and Rand Paul were criticizing him, saying that he's nuts and he doesn't know what he's talking about. Well, first of all, if I'm
Rand
in a
Paul is saying
pandemic,
somebody's nuts.
he's an eye doctor, for God's sakes. He's not looking, can't see it. Anyways,
I was leaning to get more of this.
yeah, bending over like Trump in prison. So
That'll be the day.
Yeah, it's coming.
Can I just? I will dance. I will dance. I will never stop dancing.
Dr. Fauci was called an idiot. Let me finish my sentence again. And then senators and everything else blasted him. They're like, he's nuts. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Okay, first of all, can we talk about the fact that Dr. Fauci didn't just get this job last week like half of the Trump administration? He's been an infectious disease doctor since 1984. He's been under Reagan, George H.W. Bush. He's been under the Clinton, so have a lot of people. George W., Obama, and now Trump. So if you're going to throw him under the bus and say he doesn't know what he's talking about, I think you need to get up early and get on the bus earlier, because you, my friend Rand Paul, are an eye doctor, and it's no wonder that your neighbor punched you in the ribs years ago. I don't condone violence, but hey, have at it.
I literally had no idea that Rand Paul was an eye doctor. Is that true?
No, I just always throw things out there to make you question me. Like, this is white wine.
I love that he went through all of that, and the one thing you took away was that he was an eye doctor.
Thank you, wine boy.
Wait a second. Rand Paul's an eye doctor?
The Pauls are.
He has been under a lot of
people. He's a senator now. I don't know if you know he's a senator.
I know he's a senader.
Oh, gosh,
I know that. But
he was an eye doctor.
I didn't realize he was an eye doctor.
Maybe it was his father. I don't know. Sorry, I've had well, you didn't even know. All right, the audience can chime in and correct me.
Can somebody Google it?
No, I mean you could.
Oh
I'm sorry, I'm using my finger. Okay, so we're gonna move on from that. But the point is, Dr. Fauci isn't nuts. You're nuts for not wearing a mask. So we're going to get to that later. So we're coming up on Scarf Slap soon. Do you have any hot topic before we get to Scarf Slap, Wine Boy or Cecil?
What?
That was okay.
They're probably. Yes. I'm sorry. It's probably not even a hot topic, but it's definitely going to be one of their scarf slaps. That fucking couple with their guns pointing at the protesters passing by their house.
I will say this. It doesn't even matter if it's a hot topic or not. It is. But the memes, if you don't know what we're talking about, and you're bored with our show, which you probably will be, I highly recommend next week. Well, I would Google the angry couple with guns with protesters out, conservative couple with guns with protesters, something like that. That's what I did. I pulled it up. God. The memes are worth your time on the internet. So
the memes are amazing. I'll just say the memes are amazing. I think one of my favorite bits about that whole situation is that the way that the guy was holding the gun, apparently, like if he had actually literally fired it, he would have blown his whole hand off or burnt the shit out of his hand because he was holding onto the barrel of the gun like a fucking moron.
My favorite meme, and you can Google this, and if we had a bigger budget, Cash App us, we would put up the picture of them.
I love that you're saying Cash App us and we're not even giving them a Cash App address to even, like, who are they going?
Joking.
Maybe who are they going to give us?
Maybe next week we'll have sponsors.
Why are we joking? Give us the money.
It's a pandemic. We don't have a job.
Yeah, but neither does anybody.
I mean,
Tim, put up your Cash App.
I don't know who Tim is.
Wine Boy.
Wine Boy, put up your
Kelly Jenner makes an excellent point. I thought the dude was William Shatner. Seriously.
Could be.
I thought it was William Shatner and what's her name from Tiger King. I was like, they hooked up?
To think that was our first hot topics, and now 5 weeks later we're on to people with guns and masks and crazy stuff. That's why every week we're like, oh, maybe we shouldn't do a show this week. No, there's too many hot topics blasting like fireworks, like rednecks at a redneck driveway.
Who just said that he's on CNN complaining that their lives are ruined? And it's like, well, you do something fucking stupid. Yeah, your life is going to be ruined.
Hold on.
You're an idiot.
However, let me put myself in someone else's shoes.
I'm so tired of you wearing other people's shoes.
Well, these heels hurt. But the protesters, to my knowledge, what I researched, broke down an iron gate. So I do have to say, now, granted, they didn't have to come out and look like idiots, like from the A-Team, holding guns and cracked out on meth with her striped shirt and him in his pink polo. But if you're going to strike down an iron gate and march on someone's property, I do think there's a little...
What property? They were weren't they in the street?
No, they may have been.
No, weren't they in there? I mean, all the pictures show them in their like gorgeous house that they were in. Like, I'm with Sureg'ay.
Were they
not with Sureg'ay, but didn't yes.
The couple was on their property.
They were on.
What I read was that the protesters broke an iron gate and came down. I don't know if that's true. Allegedly. But I just want to say this. I want to say this.
Supposedly, it was a gated community.
I do think you have a right to at least call the police. I don't think you need to stand out there like BA and Hannibal from the A-Team. Especially if you're cracked out. And
there was a reference.
And especially if
Did you get that one, Cecil? Just making sure. Because you have the youth perspective.
Yes.
First of all, I'm the fashionista. You're the youth perspective, and
we're getting a little bit of.
If you're
can I just say?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. We're just getting a bit of clarification from Dr. Denise, who was saying they were arguing with the cops. The police are the ones who broke down the gate.
Well, then, all right. See, that's what our show's all about: clarifying and coming up with facts, because we're here to set the world straight.
That's exactly what our mission statement is. 100%.
I'm gonna set you
straight.
Hold on. What's behind
your finger? I cannot.
What's the?
You know, 2 years ago, you used to be so annoyed when I'd say, "Well, anywho."
Anywho, I hate when anyone.
Anywho. All right, so we're moving on from the couple, but anyways, Google the memes. You might even see your friend that looks similar to me with a funny meme. All right, so it's time we're coming up on because I have to go to bed.
Full circle, Anitra. Full circle.
First of all,
I love that you all have stayed with us this long.
For the record, I've had this scarf slap coming up next this whole time.
Well, I can't see. It's up to.
He said it locked and loaded.
I was ready.
Cecil, I'm going to need you to read it.
What am I reading?
When it's time for scarf slap, I need like an introduction. I need like
the banner is up. The banner is up.
Scarf slap. I need something.
Here, you want me?
It's scarf slap time.
Can you see the red phone behind him, ladies and gentlemen?
I'm waiting for Batman to call him.
Yeah. At his house, he's so old. It's going to be Michael Keaton.
Oh, did you hear that Michael Keaton's going to be back and being Batman?
Is he really?
Why do you think I said that? So I can have a hot topic.
That's a hot topic. I can't wait. His two Batmans were my favorites.
Supposedly, what's going to happen is that he's going to be his Batman.
You know the show's gone long.
In the Flash movie.
Drinking water.
Are you drinking water?
Oh my gosh.
Well, I have a time limit.
Here you go. It's time for scarf slap.
It's
all
time
right,
for
ladies and gentlemen.
Slap.
So let's hear your suggestions. We have some of our own.
First of all, the very first suggestion. Literally, the very first suggestion was from Chris Congdon, and it was that couple that we were.
Yeah, it was the couple. Yeah,
sat there and talked about.
Right. Oh well, I need a scarf in that case. Hold on, I need some intro music. Oh gosh, let me not.
Oh my god, Sergey, we can see your whole desk.
Well, at least I have one. All right. At least it's not frozen in a baby carriage. Oh, this
What
setup.
About.
That's supposed to mean.
What the hell?
Wine Boy has a baby carriage. You have a bat phone and a Japanese restaurant.
I have a
massage
crib.
parlor and a scarf. Yeah. See, what is that? Where
I
are
don't
you? You have the Wuhan virus, don't you?
Oh, for
Because you are-
God's sake.
I just like
Well-
that Cecil's calendar is completely full, but yet he was almost late tonight. That's
I have
love.
literally nothing on my agenda.
And
Literally nothing.
Yet I got back early and was like, I got this. And then I was the one. So, it just never ends. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Scarf.
Slap.
God, you're getting good. It's like you're being paid.
Oh, God.
I-
It's so
All right.
low. Why is it so
All
low?
right.
Let's just get this one out of the bat. Right off the bat, Chris Congdon, thank you for giving us a suggestion to the couple that is dressed like they're from the 80s, cracked out, and never have held a gun in their life. But
Clearly.
Google them. Ladies and gentlemen, we give a scarf slap to the 80s couple with machine guns. You get a scarf slap.
I don't even know their names, and I don't even want to say their names because
It's okay. Their neighbors know their names.
I like Kelly Jenner said it was Ken and Karen.
seriously. Oh my gosh.
And from
Denise
now
Mose
on, it's Ken and
chiming in.
Karen.
Denise Mose chiming in. They charged her and her husband, and he lost his job today.
Thank you.
Well done, judicial
Denise,
system.
welcome to the Hot Topics producer team. Second of all,
They're
we would like to
remaking
give-
Death Becomes Her.
That's what Kelly said.
Fun. Whoever is on that team needs to be scarf slapped.
Oh, sorry. I was reading the comments.
My boy.
okay. All right.
My God.
Second scarf slap tonight goes out to the lovely African-American Herman Cain, who was at the Trump rally in Tulsa,
Oh my
Oklahoma, and also posted on Twitter that wearing masks was hideous and that people are tired of it, and he refused. And tonight, thoughts and prayers, he was hospitalized with COVID-19. So, Mr. Cain, we
Herman
say to
Cain.
you, you should have worn a mask. But
should've worn
since
the
you
damn
don't,
mask.
we have a scarf slap.
Is it too quiet?
I don't think so.
Only when
Okay.
I don't slap it and
Can
you
I-
do it.
What's funny is that they also had a protest of wearing masks or anti-wearing masks
an
in
anti-wear-
Seminole County.
Oh my
Seminole
God.
County.
Those idiots.
First of all, there's a picture that they keep posting on the news organizations, all of them, not just CNN. And it's a picture of Herman Cain at the rally, and there are 4 other African Americans around him. And no offense, but I think tonight they're like, "Oh Lord, we have to get a test." Because
Get a test.
poor Herman's in the hospital and he refused, and that didn't work out so well. So I'm so sorry, but ladies and gentlemen, stop the arrogance. Wear a mask. Stop being
Seriously.
an ass.
It's
All right.
not. It's not affecting any of your constitutional rights or anything like that. Just wear a fucking
Look,
mask.
I don't like
Seriously.
wearing a mask either. It covers my beautiful face, but I am doing it
Like
to
your
protect
finger.
other people.
Yeah, like your finger keeps doing. Oh my
I'm gonna
God.
shove this word up.
I will just use the other
If we were in
finger.
the same state,
Just
you would
use
have
the other finger.
If I had a nickel, we're making T-shirts for that as well. All right.
Okay, we have some people in the Facebook sphere that are
Yeah,
giving
so I'm
us
going
some
to need
ones.
you to read that since I'm
Let's-
having technical difficulties.
Harvey Weinstein.
What?
Well, I mean,
What? This is hot
as-
topics, not
as
history.
per usual, did something new come up?
Yeah.
I don't know. We need some more on that.
No.
We'll need more, Marion Librarian. We'll need more information.
Yeah, Mary Library. Yeah. The white
Oh,
lady
yeah.
who pulled
That
the
white
gun
lady who pulled her gun out on a black woman and her daughter at Chipotle.
Out. I don't know the story because I don't eat it Chipotle.
Chipotle.
Chipotle?
So I'm going to need you to fill me in.
I don't want salmonella, so I don't eat there either.
Okay. Well, first of all, I only saw that video briefly, But the whole thing looked ridiculous. And yes, she deserves a scarf slap.
Sonny, do us a favor. Find the clip and
For slapping.
Okay, Mary Librarian has clarified.
Okay,
Right.
hold on. Let me get to her.
Sonny, post the clip on the link in these comments so we can look it up and we can all scarf slap the heck out of that stupid bitch next week.
Luann Jenner. Okay, sorry. Okay,
Really?
we're back.
Really?
No, I'm sorry. No, we're back to the explanation for Harvey Weinstein. He apparently got out of jail and is on house arrest because of COVID in the jails. Yeah. Seriously. Fuck off.
That apparently just happened while we were on the air for 19 minutes.
40. We're
an hour. We're an hour.
Scarf slap.
We've hit
All
this for an hour. Okay. But
do you have one real quick, Cecil? I'm gonna
Luann Jenner has brought this one up for us. These Alabama students who are holding COVID-19 parties so that they could get it.
That was on my list. You get a star, 5 stars, girl.
Luann Jenner. All right. Okay, so a big scarf slap goes up.
Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
There's idiot
Wait.
Alabama.
Okay, so let me explain a little more. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, college students are hosting parties, and they are doing COVID parties and putting bets on people who will get it. Seriously? Okay, so yes, you get 5 stars for bringing that up because it was on my list tonight. Finger.
And you know, can I just tell you, Sergey, that is Kelly Jenner's mother.
Well, hello, Mrs. Jenner.
Well, you
Or
said it
Miss-
great the first
Miss.
time, just for the record. Are we scarf slapping or not, fellas?
I was.
Can you not see me rearing up like a mongoose? All right, that's enough.
First of all, I was really hoping that was Kelly's mom, for the
Seriously,
record.
yes.
They
I
look
know,
like
Dick
sisters
Bruce.
on the internet.
I
All
mean,
right.
What the F?
All right.
She's a sweet
So we've
lady,
had a
Kelly's
few
mom.
scarf slaps, and we are coming up on our time because our sponsors only sponsor us until 11:30 at night, and then we have to go because, well, then they start sponsoring Tucker Carlson. I don't know.
It's about to become hot topic.
Trust me, we're going to
after
get
dark.
all of those. We're going to get all those sponsors.
Exactly.
So-
Dr. Denise.
Hey, before you leave,
Most people do.
Suni did post the.
It's sunny. It's sunny.
Sorry.
If you're going to correct me.
I'm from New York. It looks like it was a SUNY college.
It
whatever.
did look
But
like
she
Suni.
corrected us last week.
I'm
She
sorry,
did.
Sonny.
I'm
I'm sorry,
All
Sonny.
right.
Sonny.
You
My
guys
fault.
should,
He's
send her a
posted
thank-
a
Wait,
link.
hold on. So every week he gets to say Jenner wrong, but I one week say Suni and Sonny wrong, and I'm the asshole.
Yes.
Okay,
I mean,
just
I'm
make sure
the
we're fair.
star of
Yeah.
the show.
Seriously.
That's true. Yeah, your name is in the show. This is true.
Sonny,
Anyway,
you're good with me.
she posted
too,
the link
Kelly.
to
The link
to
the woman.
the story.
Oh, good.
So if you guys
All right,
want to
cool.
see that, it's posted in the comments.
We will when we get off when we get off of the internet and we're able to pour more wine. I will definitely look that up. In fact, people are looking at this video on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and we love you all because our views go up sky high, just like the coronavirus.
Thank
in the
you,
great
viewers.
state of Texas. So thank you guys. You guys have been wonderful. You're the reason we trust me. It's been a busy week, and we almost weren't able to do the show tonight. But you are the reason that we keep coming back. So we thank you very much for that.
Yes.
So we would
Thank
like
you,
to
thank
wind
you.
up this thought, and before we say goodbye, I'd like to leave you. As you know, 1 week. I'd just like to remind you that the press secretary is still a trunt. But also, people, it's now trending that people that refuse to wear masks are now being called Marys. And that is in relation to Typhoid Mary. So if you see someone not wearing a mask, you can now say, "Hey, Mary." Anyways, that's the thought I leave you with tonight. No, trust me, it will be trending soon, and you can thank
And the
moi.
crowd goes wild.
Oh no, you trust me. Anyways, if you're not wearing a mask, you're a Mary.
You're a
and I leave
Mary.
you with that. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for
Mwah.
joining us tonight on
Mwah,
Hot
Claire
Topics.
Gessie.
I'm Sureg'ay.
And I'm Cecil. We love you.
I'm Wine Boy, and have a good night.
Bye.